Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Umar Farooq and you are watching English with Umer. In this video, I am going to discuss tense. What is tense and how many branches of tenses are there? And specifically, I'll discuss present indefinite. What is the usage of present indefinite? What is the structure and example? So let's start. Tense mean time of inaction, state, or occurrence. Tense shows you time of inaction, state, or occurrence. So basically, it denotes the time. Okay. So there are three main tenses: past, that has been past; present, which is right now; and future, which is to come. So if you like the video, please subscribe my channel English with Umar for more videos. So branches of tenses. There are three main tenses as I have discussed: present, past, and future. So each tense has further four branches, that is indefinite or simple. Second one is continuous or progressive. Third is perfect, and fourth is perfect continuous. It means that whether it's present, past, or future, there are four branches of each tense that, for example, past indefinite, future indefinite, similarly, present indefinite, continuous, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, and so on. So there are four types of sentences. For example, we are dealing with present indefinite or present simple. The sentence may be affirmative or assertive or positive. Means where there is no question, there is no command. Simple sentence is called affirmative, declarative, or assertive sentence. Second one, that sentence question may be there. Okay. Negative, negation of something will be there. Do not do this. Do's and don'ts are there. Then last is negative and interrogative or interrogative. So if you multiply these four branches with these further four branches of each branch, then total tenses you have 12, and 12 if you multiply into 4, 48. Don't worry about it that there are too many tenses. Further, I say that there are three tenses only, and these are the branches and sub branches. So we are going to discuss present indefinite with examples, and hope you would enjoy it. Indefinite is also called simple. It is one of the 12 tenses, as I have discussed you that there are three tenses: present, past, future, and four branches, 3 into 4, 12. And we use it to show present indefinite or present simple is to show habits, universal facts, truths, daily routines, etc. So if we talk about the habits, how it shows, the meaning of habit is something that we do often and regularly. Okay. Habitual actions, repeated actions, or habits. He tells a lie. So this is his habit, bad habit, because he does this every day or every time. She smokes. This shows her repeated action or habit. He talks a lot. He talks a lot. This shows his manner of talking. He is too much talkative, chatterbox. So this habit, habitual action or repeated action is shown by present indefinite. Second one, universal facts are universal truths. The meaning of universal fact is that facts mean the truths and the universal means universe. Wherever you are, the facts remain the same. For example, sun rises in the east or from the east. So this is a universal truth. This is a fact. Whether you are in east or west, whether you are in any country, this fact is same. Water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. This is also a universal truth, fact. Everybody, every nation acknowledges it. Human dies. Next comes, it shows our daily routine. Daily routine means the work which we do every day, but in a sequence, in order, regularly. For example, I wake up at 6:30. This is our daily routine. Then I brush my teeth. Then I perform prayer. This is my daily routine. Then I go to office, go to bazaar, go to shop everywhere. This is also a daily routine. Next comes to present action. Present indefinite also shows present action. Present action means the action is being done at the present moment. The action is being done at the present moment. For example, Ali catches fish. Right now, he is catching fish, okay? He drinks milk. They call me. So these are present actions, present indefinite shows. Number five, fixed arrangements. Fixed arrangements mean the future planning or appointments. For example, the president visits India next week. So president will visit India next week, but here we use present indefinite. Second, Ali calls a meeting tomorrow. This is also future planning, but here we use present indefinite. So you have understood that present indefinite tells us about our habits, about our daily routine, about our plannings, etc. Till now, we have understood the usage of and definition. Now we should understand how to make example sentences. To do that, we need to see the structure of making example, which is what is the structure, formation, how to form present indefinite sentence. Simple structure is that subject, verb, object. SVO, for example, they come late. They, subject, doer of action. Who is doing the action? They, pronoun, third person pronoun. Come, this is action, this is verb. And late, this is object. So they come late, subject, verb, object. This is the simple structure of present indefinite. Similarly, some 20 examples I have noted here in front of you. Some are habits, some are, you can say, your daily routines, some are other facts, etc. I write a letter. In this example, I am not asking question or denying. It is simple sentence. Okay. It is affirmative, declarative, or assertive sentence. He speaks English. They come late. She completes her work. He writes a letter. He learns AutoCAD, etc. So all these simple sentences are of present indefinite. You can see here there is no command, there is no question, there is no do's and don'ts, etc. So there are another rules, minor rules, simple rules regarding S, ES, and IES. When we are talking about present tense, just like in previous slide, here you can see, for example, she speaks English. Though speak is the base verb, main verb, but we use S. Why we use S? There are certain rules. But sometimes we don't use S. For example, they come late. Here we don't use S or ES. Why? So we are going to discuss in the next slide these things, that where we use S, where we use IES or simply S, and where we don't use S or ES or IS. So let's come. If the subject of a verb mean doer of action, subject is singular, one person, male or female, or third person singular pronoun, he, she, it, etc. Then S added with the verb. For example, Ali, subject, singular. Ali helps the needy. Okay, S is added. Nadir takes tea. S is added. It smells sweet. S is added. Okay. In all these three sentences, subject is singular. So we use S. Next rule is that if a verb ends with Y, we use IES. Okay. He flies an aeroplane. It was actually he fly. Fly is the verb which ends with Y, but third person singular subject we use IES. Y changes into IES. He flies an aeroplane. Similarly, tries, Raju, subject is singular. Raju tries her. She, third person singular. Dries the clothes. Okay. So when the verb ends with Y, and the subject is singular or third person singular, we use IES instead of Y. Okay, this is the second rule. and present indefinite. Third one, verb ending with o, s, x, ch, or sh. We use es is. We use es with base form. For example, she washes the dishes. Here, wash was the base verb. We use es because it was ending with sh. He goes to school on foot. Go was the main verb, base verb. We use es because it ends with o. He crosses the limits. So s, okay, s was the last letter. He crosses, we use es, the limits. So these are three simple rules where we use s, where we use es, and where we use ies in present indefinite or present simple. Some of the examples more elaborated here. For example, verb is starts. Okay, actually verb is start, but s is there. Why? Because here he, she, it. The subject is third person singular pronoun. Okay, so first form of verb was start, but we use s. He starts, she starts, it starts. Okay, but when the subject is first person pronoun, plural or second person pronoun, okay, other than third person, mean I is first person, you second person, and we, you, sorry, these are third person. Then we don't use s, es, anything. We use the base form or main form, just like here. I start, you start, we start, you start, they start. Okay, then the subject is third person singular. She starts, you diet. But when it is second person, you start that one. Then how to make negative? For example, subject is the same, third person singular. We use does not and start first form. S or es is omitted. So consider S or es like birds. When there is a sound of does. So S or es, birds fly. Okay. So when we use does or do in any sentence, we don't use S or es. We use the base form. He does not start. She does not start. It does not start. Okay. Similarly, we use do not for making negative when subject is first person, second person, or third person singular or plural. Okay. I do not start. You do not start. We do not start. They do not start. With these third person singulars, we use does not. And with first person, second person, and plural, we use do not. Okay. For example, she does not start. Okay. Short form or contraction. She doesn't. You do not or don't start new diet. Okay. With third person singular, we use does not for making negative. With first person and plural, we use do not. Okay. For making question sentences are interrogative, the helping verb does or do comes in the beginning. Okay. Does he start? Same is the here. Does, sound of does, birds fly. There is no s or es. Okay. Actually, there was s, he starts. But here, when you make it interrogative, does he start? S is not there. Does she start? S is not there. Does it start? S is not there. Okay. Similarly, do. Okay. Do I start? No S or yes. Do you start? Do we start? Do they start? So for making interrogative, helping verb do or does comes in the beginning. This is the structure of making interrogative. This is the structure of making negative, and this is the structure of simple, positive, affirmative sentences. For example, more examples are there. She starts new diet, but when the subject is second person or plural, you start new diet. There is no s or es. Similarly, interrogative, does she start? S is not there. Okay, does, s has been omitted. Does she start new diet? And do you, because with you we use do. Okay, you do not. So do you start new diet? So this was all about present indefinite. Hope you liked it. If you have any question or query, you can ask me, you can drop your comment. Keep watching English with Umar. Thank you all.